This is a clip from the Red Cow Arcade podcast.
I've got Demons of Asteborg going in the background there. I did procure the ROM. I think last time we talked about it, I said they didn't make a ROM available, but I was wrong. There was a ROM available for... There was not a ROM available for Gunlord X, but there was for this game. There was for this game. And when we talked about it, we were like, hey, how come they don't make the ROMs available? That would be better for people who use, the emulators or the, what do you call it? EverDrives and that sort of thing. There was a couple of people, at least one guy in the comments that was like, because it would bankrupt them all or something. And I was like, yeah, but that's... I don't know, he was oddly defensive. He's like, no, they have to release it on a cartridge. That's the only way.
But turns out they do release the ROM.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you're going to go through a whole labor of love to make a game like that, you'd want as many people to play it as possible.
Yeah, you would want it in people's ROM collections on their handhelds, their Chinese handhelds.
Yeah, you want to get your game in those complete ROM sets so that you forever your game will be part of the Genesis collection, I would think.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's right.
We still haven't figured out why they don't seem to develop a lot of new games for the SNES.
If I were to guess, it's because it's very easy to mod, and there's a lot of tools to recreate Super Mario World levels. And once you can do that, that's all you need. It's like once you have 1,000 million Super Mario World hacks, do you need any more new games? I don't think so.
I only got through half of it, and then I was using ROM saves, and it glitched out, and I lost everything. And I don't think I've got it in me to try again, because some of the boss battles in it. So for anybody who doesn't know the game, you see it there in the background. New game, old console. It's an action platformer. It plays awesome. The graphics are amazing. It plays on an original Genesis. You can buy the cartridge if you so wish. And mostly it follows the pattern of each world or each level is a little bit of a maze, a little bit of a puzzle platformer, but not to the extent of a Metroid Dread or something. I mean, they keep it simple. You encounter a magic power. So your third button on the Genesis, so one button, I think A is attack, B is jump, and then C is magic. And you get one magic ability per level. And it just always adds some new dynamic to the platforming. So in the first level, it's just a projectile. But in the second level, it's you can burn, you can blow fire. So you can burn down trees or something. And that helps you get through paths. And then in the next level, it's you can walk on air, but only for a temporary amount of time. So it's really cool. And then they take the power away from you. So it's really just to solve those puzzles and then and to beat that boss, which Sega Lord X complained about initially. And then I think he saw the light, which is no, it's to make that world unique, Mm-hmm. But the only thing deeply wrong with it, is the boss battles, and the bosses are cool and there's good concepts there, but they're just too difficult. And without ROM state, I guess I could sit there all day trying to get really good at that, but it's so disproportionately difficult to the rest of the level. The level was fun. The level was breezy. And then suddenly I'm just dying on bosses like it's fucking Cuphead.
Yeah, that's I think maybe a lot of it is maybe they don't have a ton of playtesters or something, because I'm sure these are. That's
what I was thinking. Huge. I was like, this seems obvious. This seems like anybody who would review this game would say this. Mm-hmm. And so why? On Discord, they were like, well, maybe they want it to be true to the Genesis difficulty or something, because Genesis games are bullshitty. Maybe, but way to undermine your own effort.
Yeah, I feel like if you make a game for an old system, you should try to make it as modern as possible. All the quality of life stuff that we have learned over the years, you should be putting into your game. It's because the only people playing them are old dads like us who don't have time.
Yeah, cut me some dad slack.
It's 5:40. We don't have any time.
Subscribe to Red Cow Entertainment on Patreon for full episodes every other week.